In this video, we see how tracking links work. We can find tracking links under the tracking section. Tracking links. What are they? Fundamentally, it's the use of UTMs. UTMs are simply variables that are added to URLs to understand from where the traffic has actually been directed to a website. In this case, if we want to create, for example, a Facebook campaign with a specific promotion, but we want to know exactly who clicked through that link. What kind of actions did they take? We should simply go inside tracking links, click on add, and for example here give it a title like Christmas campaign UTM code, which is precisely the code we are going to generate. To let Framework360 understand who is arriving from which campaign, we can put, for example, Christmas campaign as the UTM code. As we can see below, there will be a mini guide that says to insert the following parameter at the end of your URL. We just need to copy the entire string, including the question mark, UTM equals, etc., and save it. And then add this parameter to our Facebook campaign for all the pages we want to include in our ads. In this case, for example, we can see that by opening the notes block, we copy the link of the page at the top of this website. Demo created for this tutorial, let's paste it here. We will see that it will be tutorial.framework360.it. If we want to add this link with the tracking link to our Facebook ads, we need to copy the UTM parameter and then add it to the end of our URL. By doing so, we then just need to copy the entire complete URL and insert it into the ad in Facebook's Business Manager under the website URL section. Completely, therefore the entire complete link UTM taunts equals Christmas campaign once the link is inserted into our ad and published. We will just need to add all the tracking actions that we want to track from this tracking link. Basically, we need to go inside web tracking, create a web tracking project for this guide referring to the dedicated tutorial to insert the Facebook pixel. If we want the IPAs and inside objectives, for example, we can activate call tracking or purchase tracking if we have an e-commerce. In this case, we want, for example, to find all the phone numbers entered on the site, cover them with the label, view phone, and enable third-party tracking to send the contact event to Facebook. We save. Go to insert a phone number on our page, for example, on the home page. Here, we could add, for instance, a text block with call us at the number +39 Italian prefix. Let's place it, maybe in the center. And we will see that by reloading the page, the web tracking module will have found and covered the phone number with the label view phone perfect. Now we can test the tracking link with the UTM from the URL preview. Here, therefore, a visitor who arrives from our advertisement, if they click on a web tracking action like view phone, it will be tracked and associated with that specific campaign. In fact, if we go back into the tracking link and open the Christmas campaign link, we will have received 2 clicks, and a call. Thanks to the web tracking action that we activated, as a goal, we can see view, phone. We also sent contact to the Facebook pixel within statistics. We can indeed see that the latest one was just a short while ago and has been correctly associated with the Christmas campaign. In customer profiling, we can also see that there is the possibility to assign a specific label. We always find the labels under Settings, Customers, Labels. Here we can add new labels to assign to customers who pass through our tracking link, in this case the Christmas campaign, and who will be tagged with the label we want to associate with them. Alternatively, we can also insert all those who pass through this tracking link into a specific list. To manage the list, and it's always under Marketing, Recipients, Lists.